real quick, because this serious, I want to talk to all my brothers, the young brothers, old brothers, middle age, whatever you is, young brother. Let it out. Okay? Check this out, man.
10 years of my life, it pained me, Baba. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified that, oh, my wife can do whatever she wants to do. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified. What did I do but just love? My wife traveled 6 years and for the small money I was earning, I was sending money to my wife every time. I have receipts here.
You were saying that
I was sending money abroad. I was sending flowers. I had friends in the US and I would beg them to buy flowers and deliver in her house.
True.
Now look at your mom. My wife didn't bother to come back since 2021. I did not see my wife again until last year that I sent her money to buy ticket to come to Nigeria. I went with 2 cars to the airport with my friends. I gave my friends phone so that they welcome her. I couldn't get a clip of me hugging my wife. You haven't seen your husband in 4 years, and I went to pick you up at the airport and you did not hug me. We got home and she did not kiss me, she did not hug me. I slept in the living room for 2 days. I never get car since I came to Lagos. Last year was the first time I got a car. I bought a Lexus RX 350. I bought it with my hard-earned money when I stopped sending money abroad.
So you were sending money abroad?
I was sending money. I would send money. My mom would call me and tell me the money is too small. How much did they pay me? I would do a gig of 500k. I would send 200k. The receipts are here. How can you call your wife for 3-4 days and she will not call? She will not call back. She will not pick. Anytime I call her, now when she did inside motor, she got a house and got a male flatmate.
What?
She got a house and got a male flatmate and said, you know how you can sublet your room. But why a male? I was not comfortable with it.
Nobody will be.
But I let it slide. Only for me to find out 2 days ago that the person that she was staying, that she claimed was a flatmate, was sleeping with her.
Is it the same guy she married?
No. I've been in love, but I stupid. I saw a picture of her sitting in a restaurant on a man's leg. Right? It seems like a normal picture.
Let me see.
Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see?
Let me see.
Zoom in. You can zoom in. Let me help you. Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see?
That's her.
Yeah. You seen it? You seen the same thing I seen. To see and feel the pain in that young man's eyes says a lot. For one, it say he trusted, cherished, and loved his wife. And because he was betrayed, he very, very hurt and emotionally distraught. The fact that he found out not only was she sleeping with a roommate, but she even went on to marry another. See, this is the part of the stories that we never hear when it comes to the man. But because this young man had enough vulnerability, he shared this with us. And this is very tricky because I don't never, ever tell or want to tell a young man not to give his relationship his all. However, at the same time, that man needs to know and understand his disposition and her disposition, especially hers. Because a lot of times, we see these things play out differently. You witnessed it. You know what's happening, sadly and badly. And there's no excuse for certain behaviors, but you find out why, the whys and the reasons. And a lot of people don't like to accept that. These type of things that bring a brother to his breaking point. And when you understand someone's disposition, your disposition will accept unfortunate realities because your dignity, your self-respect, and your integrity cannot be compromised under any circumstances, young brother. So I advise anyone and I encourage any young brother, let it out. Let it out. Sometimes we let the ego get in our way. Push the ego to the side and let that out. Don't hold it in. Do the exact opposite and let it out. This way. Cry about it. Talk to somebody about it. Go for a ride. Write a journal. Write a song. Write a fucking book. Just let it out. People, anybody in a long distance relationship, they need to understand the possibility of she will be getting cracked. Even if she not cracking, you gonna be cracking. Let's not play that game. We're not gonna play that game. I'm gonna leave this right there.